And hello, everyone. This is a special ETBU Sportsnet production presented by our sponsors at Marshall Hometown Tire. I'm Kenneth the K-Rock calling. Pleased to be joined by ETBU hockey player and team captain Riley Knott, who just found out moments ago that he and the ETBU Tigers are going to compete in the national tournament, the ACHA national tournament, for the first time ever in program history. And Riley, I got to say, you know, you've been here for 4 years now, and it seems like with every year you guys continue to make that next step, and now you've made it ultimately to the promised land, the national championships. So how does it feel for you?
It's pretty cool. I mean, the opportunity is just surreal. We're just really glad that we can even get the chance to go in these times of COVID and stuff like that. To make it even more bittersweet, it's just in my senior year here too, so it's just a great way to cap off my 4 years here at ETBU.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll talk more about the tournament in just a moment, but we'll start things off with you as well. You are the third team captain in the history of this program, so just kind of talk about the feeling of knowing that you were being thrusted with the C after being what I would consider to be the Adam Banks of the team. You've now been thrusted to the Charlie Conway role as well. So just kind of talk about what it was like when coach and the team decided that you would be named the captain.
I mean, I was definitely honored for sure. I mean, again, only the third one in team history, and I had two great leaders ahead of me there, Carson Combs and Skylar Spiller. They taught me the ropes, taught me a lot of the stuff here at ETBU, and just to be a better man and a better follower of Christ as well. And it's just all tied together here in these last 4 years, and it's just been a great season and great 4 years.
Absolutely, indeed. Now, of course, like you said, this is your senior season. You know, last year you were coming off an appearance in a regional tournament, and it seemed like this year it was going to be great. But then all of a sudden we kind of got thrusted into this COVID-19 situation, and it really kind of had a bit of an impact on you guys because for the most part you had to be on the road, and then there were some games where you didn't have everybody because of COVID. Only one home series all along, so it was kind of a unique situation. But from your perspective as a player, kind of talk about the challenges that you had to face, especially playing these games on the road, and given the fact that there was a possibility that some games might not be played because of COVID-19. Just kind of talk about how that really affected you as a team.
Well, I mean, at the beginning of the year, it was really tough, too, because we only had 2 games in the first semester, which it was just a slow semester. We were all kind of anxious and playing and getting games going, and you know how it is, like just getting ready for games. We were really looking forward to it. It was a really slow semester, which kind of sucked this year. But then in the second half of the semester here, it just picked up crazy. Had a lot of games scheduled. It was a lot of wear and tear with a lot of games on the road. I mean, guys' bodies are sore, everything like that. And just doing those long road trips and everything like that, too, it takes a toll. But we were awesome. Luckily, had that last home game there. It was great to even play in the barn again. And just to be there again in Shreveport, it was great.
Absolutely, indeed. So, obviously, with this team, you know, I feel like, you know, this team's has been the most productive team over the past years. Alongside with you, of course, there was Davis Van Gimmerdon. You had Ryan Gruska in the mix. You know, Albert Wiggins as well, just to name a few. But, you know, the guys that are right behind you have really started to pick up with this team, even though it was a shortened amount of games. But I've been really impressed watching it. From once again, from your perspective, what have you seen from the new guys to the point where by the time you are to leave that they can be able to keep the program in great hands?
No, I know they're going to be keeping it all in great hands with the leadership that we have on the team here, from Mitch DeLeese on the back end to Caleb Gaudreau on the front end. I know these guys are going to do a great job in leading this team in the next few years here. And, I'll be definitely watching from home and keeping up tabs with all these guys here at ETBU.
Indeed. So kind of a similar situation that you faced when it came to watching Rangers to see if you made it as well. Like last year, of course, there was a little bit of uncertainty whether you would qualify or not, and of course you did. And then this year, again, a little uncertainty, but you find out that you did qualify it as well. Does it kind of feel like a bit of deja vu all over again?
Yeah, it has. I mean, again, getting into regionals last year is a big thing for us too, and I feel like every year we've just had that extra step every year, and we've just progressed every year, and it's just been great to see. I mean, coming from regionals, not getting to go last year kind of sucked with COVID, but again, we were just grateful for the opportunity to even get this year and squeak in even to nationals again. So we're hoping to make a big splash here at nationals in North Dakota.
I know, and obviously, from what I understand, talking right before this interview, a couple of your guys being from Canada as well, it's about like a 5 to 6 hour drive, even though you have to get across the border. So how exciting is it to know that for some of you guys, it's an opportunity to play a little more close to home, even though you're still in the States?
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I mean, not far from home for a lot of the Canadians, actually, which is pretty cool. I mean, none of the parents or family members get to come watch, unfortunately, but I mean, it's just still cool even to get away from Texas area and stuff like that and make a cool road trip like that. I mean, we're all excited, and I think we're going to make a big splash here in Nationals for sure.
Absolutely. Well, can't wait to see how you guys do April 15th on the way, as that's the first game started. But congratulations once again, Riley, for not only an incredible season and making it to the Nationals, but also for an outstanding career here at ETBU. You certainly have been a gold standard for this hockey team that is hoping to continue the success for years to come.
Hey, I appreciate it a lot.
Absolutely, indeed. That's Riley Knott. I'm Kenneth the K-Rock Klein. Join us next time on ETBU Sportsnet. We'll have more.